Here are my top 5 tips to ensure consistency on your USMLE journey. First thing, start with your favorite subject. Nobody says that you have to start with biochemistry. I know that for so many medical students, biochemistry, unfortunately, was their worst subject. So if now you're wanting to study for the USMLEs and you pick up biochemistry, chances are that you get discouraged and you're tempted to not continue. Most students enjoy hematology, GI, endo, it just really comes easy for some people. So pick up your favorite subject. Use that to, get into the flow, to figure out what study techniques work for you, what styles work for you. And then you can now go back to pick up the harder subject. Chances are that if you enjoy studying this subject, you'll be more excited to get into studying every day. My second tip is have a definite study plan or schedule or routine. Routines and schedules make studying easier and more effective. Every day you're supposed to know that, on Monday I'm going to do this, on Tuesday I'm going to do this, and these are specific things. Here's an example. On Monday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm going to watch 4 videos of cardiac physiology, maybe from YouTube, from Bots and Beyond, or whatever your primary resource is. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm going to do my first word block on cardiology, maybe cardiophysiology, cardioanatomy, cardiopathology, whatever you want. And then I have a 2-hour break, and from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm going to do maybe a random block on UWorld. From 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm going to spend time doing some Anki flashcards. So anytime that you have these specific things, it's easier to just know what to do, and you don't spend your days making decisions or thinking, what am I going to study today? So it makes it very, very easy for you to be consistent. Number 3, have a definite date in mind, or an approximate date, or an approximate month. You are more likely to show up and study every day when you have an exam coming up in 6 months than an exam that you don't know when you're going to take it. It could be this year or it could be next year. Here's your reminder to pick a date already. You'll be ready by the time that date rolls around. Number 4, have an accountability group or a group of friends or study partners. And ideally, these people should be people who have the same goals as you. They should be doing the same thing you're doing, or they want to take the exam around the same time that you want to take your exam. We don't like to be left behind. So sometimes seeing other people studying and moving ahead sometimes can be all the motivation that we need to get up and get moving as well. And really, we actually behave better when we know people are watching us. So having accountability does help a lot. My last tip would be that you have to really want to do this. You have to make the decision yourself. One of the ways to make sure that you are always motivated would be to visualize what a good result for you would be like. For me, it might just be seeing people match. I would print out sample emails of congratulations, you've matched, or if I'm studying for step 1 or step 2, I can print out a score report that says pass, or a score report that says 260 or 270, as the case might be. And I print that and keep that in my room where I can see it. The days that I forget why I'm doing this, that for me might be all the motivation that I need. And bonus tip, I know that most times you might not have the most ideal circumstances. You might be having classes, you might be on your rotations, and you might not have 12-hour study blocks, 8-hour study blocks. Try to study on the go. Try to have goals that, I can do 10 questions before I go to my rotation. During the rotation, if I have downtime, my goal is just to do 10 questions. And by the time I get back home, before I sleep, I can do 20. But at the end of the day, you're able to do 40 questions. Than waiting for an ideal time when you can block out 4 hours. I hope you guys find these tips helpful and easy to apply. And good luck.